Hey feminine, let's go ahead and jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are the spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Child, you got somebody skipping through the meadows, honey. I literally just saw the Fool card and that's what came to mind. Then we see the Queen of Wands and the Three of Cups. So having a good time with somebody, okay? You got this person thinking about having a future with you, my love. Yeah, this person feels like you're their heart's desires and wish fulfillment. Let's see what messages come out. Dun dun dun. Could be similar to that. Could be something else. Let's see. I'm here for whatever. We have the Hermit. Child, you go and ghost on people. Oh, you go and ghost on somebody. And boy, are they rushing in. They said, no, ma'am. You will not be disappearing on me. We need to talk. All right. Somebody feels like we need to talk and we need to talk right now. Ooh, feisty. All right. Let us see. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, this person can see themselves having a future with you. Then you got the nerve to be trying to dip out. Child. Okay. 111 on a timestamp. They said absolutely not. All right. We have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is the very near future. Four of Swords. I feel like you bring a lot of peace to this person. But right now their peace has been disturbed at the thought or the idea of you dipping out. They don't like that. They do not like that, honey. Okay, we have the Fool card. Yeah, see, because you got this person skipping through the meadows. All right, what is this? We have the Seven of Cups and we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, so something could have happened. There could have been some sort of chaotic situation that occurred here. All right. And some of you could have been saying, well, I feel like it's connected to this person. Or I feel like it's because of them, you know, or something like that. Two of Swords is like blind faith, or we're just not seeing it for what it is because something is right in front of us, but we're seeing something else, you know, kind of thing. Five of Cups. Something could have taken place in the past, but let's see if it was with this person or not. Okay. Because whatever happened here is, I mean, for them, in their mind, they weren't expecting you to go ghost. But the way it's coming out for you is like, well, how were they not? Or something like that. Okay. So let us see. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, see, you're not doing that. Come on, masculines. I was trying to be on y'all side here. Oh, come on, masculine. I was trying to be on your side here, buddy. Okay, I don't see how I'm going to do that now. Okay, yeah, see. Now it all makes sense. So we have Virgo energy, Virgo energy. Virgo energy. Some of you could have Virgo highly aspected on your chart, or your person does. Okay. But I feel like, yeah, it's constant conflict. It's constant, you know, clashing of egos here between you and your person. It could even be outside interference as well. So Five of Pentacles, you said, I'm blocking that out. I have no time for this. Because the Emperor is here, so you know it's your divine counterpart. I see the Queen of Wands again. They can't stay away from you. Is that the Wheel of Fortune? Yes, it is. So they feel like it's meant to be with this attractive person, or this person that they're so attracted to. Okay, because I would hope they're not shallow and saying, oh, well, you look so good. We should be together, girl. Okay, I hope it's more than just how you look. But I feel like it's the attraction, period. It's the magnetism between you two, period, that has this person like that. And then they got the nerve with this Ten of Swords to have done something that was extremely disappointing. Like, it made you question if the person even had a heart or something. Or they just literally betrayed you time and time again, which, again, do you even have a heart? You know what I'm saying? So with the World, it's like, yeah, that's the end of that. Six of Swords, you moved on, you distanced yourself. Okay. Well, let us see. You know what I think? I think you bring such a positive, peaceful energy into this person's life that they just assumed that you would allow certain treatment, or that you would stand for certain treatment, but you're not. Okay. So yeah, we have the Chariot. Chariot being overcoming obstacles, overcoming challenges, moving on. Okay. So this person wants you to think about it. We have, yeah, the Emperor here. They want you to think about it. Like, I think you're judging me too harshly, or you're judging the situation from the wrong perspective, or something like that. 444 on a timestamp. You know what that tells me? You're not. Okay, because what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. If this person was out here treating you wrong or doing you wrong, well, the way we're going to make that right is I'm going to press on. I'm going to go about my business. I'm going to move around. Because we're not just going to treat me however. Twin or no twin. Soulmate or no soulmate. Sorry, bruh. I was trying to be on your side. Okay? I was trying. Yeah, we got the Empress here. And we have the Star card. They feel like this is a destined connection. Like it's meant to be. It's fate. They're wanting to heal the situation. You're showing up as Empress, High Priestess. So definitely divine feminine energy. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, you're very independent. This person knows that. Okay, one of the things that they could have struggled with or had some sort of conflict with within themselves. Are you trying to use me for my money? Maybe you just want to use me for my money. Who knows? Like, you know, that's what it's given. It's given that they could have thought that. And they could have thought that because, you know, outside interference. Because why else would you think that with a Nine of Pentacles? Where'd you get that from? Okay, perhaps you're not a super flashy person or something like that. Like you might do your ones and twos here and there, you know what I'm saying? But you don't have to flash everything that you have to everybody. Where I'm from, that's how people get robbed. That's how you get got. So why would you why would you do that? Anyways, you know, you mess around and think ain't nobody watching you. Okay, go ahead and think that. You're being watched, okay? You're always being watched. So, I don't know where they got that from. But with the Nine of Pentacles, you bear a lot of fruit. Okay? You're rooted in the right energy, so you continuously bear fruit. She's dressed in red. She's dressed in red. So again, I don't know if somebody told them like, oh yeah, you know, this person, they're just going to be stable when they get connected to you. But you already have stability. So I don't know where they got that from. Yeah, so now this person just watching you row away, just watching you go on about your business. Okay, and meanwhile they're just wanting a redo. They're wanting a fresh start. They want another chance, whatever you want to call it, honey. That's they want. Yeah, this person is watching you and they're curious about what it would be like to be in union with you. It's just 7171 timestamp. Okay, what is this? The Death card. Yeah, so it's like they're going through some sort of major transformation within themselves. But I feel like this is because justice is going to be served. Don't I always tell you guys that? It's not a game. Okay? It's not a jokey joke. What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. And the universe is always going to rule in favor of whoever is just. I tell you guys that all the time. That's really how I feel. If you out here doing right by people, you have no worries. You can walk around in this, you know, in these streets and not blink twice. You know what I mean? Like, what are you worried about? Is basically what that's saying. You know, you don't have to blink twice when you walk out in these streets. You know why? Because spirit got you, the universe got you. You don't have to worry about it. I'm not saying people not going to try you. Nothing's going, you know, you're not going to be tested. Yeah. But you're definitely not going to come across as an easy target. Because whoever thinks that, they're going to end up in this type of situation. Whether it's literal or in some way like their soul is snatched up or whatever. But you're going for the gold and you're going to get it. Okay, your spirit team is going for the gold. They're going to get it. That's what I'm getting at here. Okay. Period. So, you know, for some of you, you could have even thought the person was only coming back around to make things right because of what was going on with them for doing you wrong. But, you know, it's really important to forgive people because, you know, the way that I feel about that is like, first of all, no, it's not for them when you forgive them. It's for you. So if you're the type of person that enjoys vengeance, which some people do, and look, it's no shame in the game here, my love, okay? We don't judge, all right? But if you're somebody that enjoys that feeling, I get why you wouldn't want to forgive them for whatever, you know, the sake of whatever karma they're getting for mistreating you. However, right? If a person is truly aware of their mistakes, or if a person has truly learned and they're really making a difference with their, you know, behavior and stuff like that, making the necessary changes, who are you to like judge them to the extreme? You know what I'm saying? Don't judge others unless you want to be judged. That's how I feel. That's what it say. That's what it is. The same way that you judge others, people are going to judge you, you know? So it's going to happen at some point or another. That's why I just don't advise doing it. I always tell you guys, there's no judgment here. You know, no shame in the game. Everybody's going through something. Everybody's been through something. If you have never been through anything, you will. And if you don't, that's scary, because now I'm concerned. What team are you on? What energy are you rooted in that you don't never go through nothing? That's crazy. All right. So again, I feel like, yeah, your spirit guides, whoever comes for you, okay? So we just gonna move past that, because I'm seeing a lot here with all these skulls around. Like, whoever comes for you, okay? So yeah, this person is definitely worried, okay, or concerned or anxious about where you are, because they see themselves having a future with you. They're curious about what this would be like. And no, they never meant to hurt you the way that they hurt you, but they did. And then we have here that same Shakti Shiva energy. Okay, we got Kali over there, Shakti Shiva, but they both have these like spear things. Okay, the Ace of Swords. I'm sure there's a lot of symbolism here with this now. This is not a coincidence, okay? And they want to talk to you. Yeah, see, this person could have been dibbling and dabbling with devils, okay, aka karmics. And yeah, they know that they're supposed to be with you. You see how that's there? Okay, we're going to put this back. They know that they're supposed to be with you. There could have been magic included here or involved here in some way, shape, or fashion as well. Whether somebody put magic on them or somebody did magic or spell work to try to intervene with y'all's connection. That's something that we've been talking about a lot as well. But this person now having a clarity on what happened, because in their mind, they're like, well, where'd you go, feminine? You picked up on extra energy. Again, like I said earlier, so you felt like it was coming from them or through them, so you distanced yourself. But this person wants to prove themselves. They want to rectify the situation. In order to rectify it, though, you have to be in the right. Because if this person was in the wrong, like let's say they did do spell work on you. It was them. Let's say it was them, right? Are they really coming in to rectify that? And how would one rectify that when you ain't had no business doing that in the first place? How would one rectify doing spell work on their twin? Huh? Because that's wild. Okay, so let us see here. Yeah, you're divinely protected. I feel like somebody is realizing that, whether it be them or others. There could be someone that was observing the fact that you and this person were coming into union and was trying to block it and stop it. I feel like a lot of you are in this head over heart energy now. You refuse to be played with. You refuse for somebody to, you know, think that you're a doormat. You had the Four of Cups. Yeah, this is the energy of refusal. So this person feels like, you know, why are you refusing me? Why are you denying me? Okay, Six of Pentacles. You felt like something was one-sided. Again, I just feel like it was a lot of people in this person's ear giving them terrible advice or telling them all the wrong things, okay? But it was purposeful. With the Seven of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Seven of Cups, that's purposeful. It's deception in order to cause chaos and conflict. We have the Page of Wands, okay? And we have the High Priestess. Yeah, but you get the message very clear. You're aware of what's going on. You know what it is. The Hanged One, you're able to see things from your perspective, their perspective, and whoever else was talking mess or whoever said whatever they said, not knowing what they was talking about, perspective. Okay, the World. But I think you're mature enough to know what's worth your energy and what isn't. And it's not to say they aren't. But again, if it wasn't them directly that did this magic and spell work, then it was somebody connected to them that did it to block what was happening with y'all. Either way it goes, you're like, I need them to use their discernment and see the situation for what it is. But perhaps they don't have that gift. We have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is memories, nostalgia. So this person is thinking back to when things were great between the two of you. Okay? And even though you're not talking to them, again, it's not going to resonate with everybody. But for those of you whose message this is, you will understand. All right? So even though this person is thinking about you having all these memories, whatever, cool, great. Even though this is your twin, great. They feel like they want this to be something that is in the future, not something that's just in the past. You know, yeah, we were a thing. No, they want it to actually be a thing. Okay, they want the two of you to be together. That's what I'm seeing. This is marriage. This is marriage. This is marriage. So 3 marital energies here on the board. This is a husband, not just a divine masculine. Ace of Swords is clarity, is truth. 2 of Cups. This person sees that the two of you are connected at the soul level. And they see this clearly. There's no confusion or deception that could throw that off. The Knight of Coins. So now they have to try to find the right approach is what I'm getting here. Because you've been dependable. You've been reliable. Have they? Okay. Have they given you that same energy? So let us see. The Chariot, the Ace of Cups, and the Seven of... Oh, what's the... And the Three of Cups. Okay, yeah, the King of Cups. So it's like they're fantasizing about making this offer. They're seeing themselves coming to you, saying how they feel, and then the two of you celebrating. That's how they feel about that. Because they're like, in my mind, I'm going to put in the work to earn this person's trust. I don't want them to think I'm just attracted to the way they look or what I can get out of it for that, you know, aspect of things. Nine of Cups. Because they are very attracted to you. They find you to be very attractive. But they don't want you to think that's all they want is, oh yeah, because you look good. Okay, that's the second or third time we mentioned it. So it must be something to that. Okay, we have this Nine of Pentacles energy. Thank you, Spirit. What is this? Other than what we know. It to be. What is this? Okay, we have the Two of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Yeah. So this person could have thought, like somebody could have told them, oh, you know, the person's going to use you. Where your money? They're trying to figure out who to date. They could have had two options, you or Karmic. We saw the Devil. We saw the Lovers. Okay. That person's going to use you. They don't know them. Da, 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 da. They're going to put all their burdens on you. Okay. You could have been someone that had a lot of baggage. All right. So they assumed that you were going to give all your baggage to them. Like, here you go. You deal with that. Meanwhile, you're independent. So whatever your baggage is, you just unpacked it on your own. Okay. Four of Wands. So again, with this person observing, watching, they're regretting not having made a certain decision. And this is why they want to come back and make something happen now. But again, a lot of people don't believe in spinning the block. A lot of people don't believe in going backwards. You know what? Once it's done, it's done. Why we got to do all that? Okay, that's extra. So the Four of Wands, the Star card. Page of Swords, the Knight of Wands. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles. Investment of time and energy. So yeah, I feel like somebody definitely did something, okay? They think it's hidden, but it's not. Somebody put roots or did something like that. However, it's not working. This person is still very drawn to you. Very, very driven and determined to get to you. And the Star card, they still feel like it's fate. They still feel like it's meant to be. So, I feel like whatever's hidden here is going to come to the light. Yeah, the Tower. And then whatever somebody was doing to you or trying to do to you or this person, it's going to come right back to them. Okay, it's going to come right back to them. So that's something to think about in that essence. People love doing the most, okay? And then when things happen to them, they act confused and surprised, which to Blue, I don't understand how that even makes any sense. Okay, I just want to take this moon out and look at it right quick. That's just how my spirit is feeling. Okay. So, you showing up as High Priestess. I'm sure you pick up on whatever's going on. But this is the whole point of the reading, right? To get some clarity, confirmation, etc. So, let us see what this moon card is all about. Not everything is as it appears to be. So, someone could have thought that, you know, hey, man, choose this option. Because they're going to be loyal to you. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. And, you know, don't go with that one because they're going to put all their burdens on you. They got a lot of baggage. They ain't got no money. And then they're going to need you for everything. You're going to be working twice as hard. Don't do it. And meanwhile, it's like vice versa or something. Or something like that. Not everything is as it appears to be. So when it came to which direction they wanted to go into, or which direction they wanted to go in, you know, they allow outside interference to determine what they was going to do. And they regret it. They absolutely regret it because, again, not everything is as it appears to be. Okay? Yeah, you give them peace of mind. So now all they want to do is work on that. Yeah, because they feel like the two of you are a vibrational match. So now all they want to do is work on that. They feel like they done messed it up listening to the wrong darn people. Okay? Ciao. I think you gotta trust yourself. Yeah, we have fear and beliefs. You gotta trust yourself. Maybe they were afraid because the two of you believe different. One of you could be more spiritual. The other one could be more religious. They could have thought you were deceiving them. Like, you know, you presented yourself to be as you are. That's true. but they could have thought that you were being deceptive, like you was wearing a mask. You can't be that great of a person. This can't be that good of a connection. You know, something's got to be off because it seemed too right. We have forgive, okay. That will give them peace of mind, peaceful mind and heart, freedom from the past, tranquility, knowing that you forgive them for acting out of pride or ego. They want you to let your guard down, let them back in. They feel like that's your ego that's doing that. They want you to release whatever you're holding on to so that the two of you can bring the relationship back into balance. It says yin and yang, darkness and light. Stay centered in your higher self. Loosen your hold, relax, unwind, release fear, anxiety, and doubt. Yeah, this person is going through an awakening, or they've already had their awakening, and this is why they want to come back. They realize that they settled for something here, okay? And I know how that sounds. So listen, you're up to, I mean, you get to decide what you're going to do. It's up to you, okay? But just know this person does want a fresh start now they've had their awakening. Like they were asleep. They couldn't see nothing. They didn't know that, okay? They were also in denial. They were suppressing and repressing emotions, okay? No longer doing that. They want your forgiveness for dismissing the utter romance that was between the two of you. Again, you had this person feeling like they were skipping through some sort of meadow or something. Yeah, see, they couldn't see beneath the surface, very shallow. Now they just want to come home, okay? Now they want to come home. Destruction. Yeah, see, that tower. Somebody haven't been in split energy, well, the tower is going to happen. And it's going to be no more split energy there. All right, underlying energy is open-minded, abundant, ready. It's your time to receive, okay? It is your time, move these up, to receive. Okay? So get ready, love, because you deserve it. There it is again. What is that, pitchfork, something like that? Not a pitchfork, that's something else, right? This is like a tuning fork or something like that, right? I said, or a spear. What is it called, y'all? So I hope it ain't no damn pitchfork. Hope not. All right. We have Kuan Yin's pink dragon. Brings firm love that resets your karmic balance. See all your cords dissolve by transcendent love. Enjoy your freedom. Look for the divine around you. Okay? The divine is all around you. Enjoy your freedom. That's what I said. Release whatever you're holding on to. That's kind of playing the role of a block for your heart chakra. Let that go. All right. Gold and silver violet flame dragon. Transmute the old around you with wisdom and grace. It's time for transmutation, magic, and healing. Offer service under grace. Okay. Okay. Source dragon attunes you to the infinite. Be still. In the silence, magic can happen. Be in the moment. And the underlying energy here is dark blue galactic dragon. Helps you listen to the voice of the universe. Ignite the codes of your master blueprint. Access cosmic wisdom and enter higher service. Okay, so a lot of you are about to start, you know, helping more with the collective and what it is that spirit has here for you to do as part of your mission and stuff like that. That's pretty much where you're putting your energy. Not going to sit here and focus too much on the things that you can't control. All right, air dragon helps you rise above earthly matters. There you go. All right, communicate honestly. Brings inspiration and hope. See life from a higher perspective. Okay, so those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and hair, Grease.